Hello and good morning, everyone. How are you all doing today? I hope you're having a great day, or at least the start of your day. And if it's not a good day, I pray that it ends as a good day. So, I just got to show you something here. Look at those two. I clean that up and fix that up every single day, and then that's how it goes. So that's the two of them fighting around. So Jonah is the big one. Where's my finger? Jonah is the big one. Sydney is the little one. And down here is Miss Twinkle Toes herself, Miss Lilybell. Yes. So now that we've got the introductions out. So, all right, what am I working on? Well, I am working here on Snowy Day. Now, I don't know where I got this. I went and looked for it on VIP Cross Stitch and couldn't see it. I haven't looked anywhere else, so I don't know exactly where you can find this or where I got this. So it could have been from any of the stores. GBFKE, Fan Sales, One Day Savings, New Craft Day. Yeah, any one of those stores that I have dealt with. So, yeah. So I'm still continuing to work here on the black. I'm almost finished the buggy, the black part of the buggy. I sat here all day yesterday and I stitched, which was really nice. Oops, sorry, I'm trying to set that up there better. It was really nice to spend a day and doing stitching. So, and I didn't really do much of anything else yesterday. So, but yeah, it's an extremely cloudy day today, and yet it's supposed to be nice and warm. Alexa, what's the forecast?
In Eriksdale, it's 6 degrees Celsius with cloudy skies. Today, you can look for partly sunny weather, with a high of 13 degrees and a low of -2 degrees.
Alexa, louder. So she's saying it's 6 degrees. I have 8 degrees. I have almost 9 degrees here on my thermometer. And it's supposed to go up to either 13 or 14 today, which is absolutely phenomenal. I will take it. But tomorrow, Alexa, what's the forecast for tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Eriksdale, there will be cloudy skies, with a high of 3 degrees Celsius and a low. Here's the forecast for tomorrow in Eriksdale. Look for cloudy skies, with a high of 3 degrees Celsius and a low of -6 degrees.
I got one or the other that's working. So, but the one in the kitchen says 2 degrees for tomorrow, and this one here says 3 degrees. I don't know. All I know is that it's a very cloudy day out there. It's not pleasant. I mean, as far as it would have been nicer had it been just straight sunshine, right? Now I've looked 2 weeks out on the weather forecast, and there is snow coming our way, which is not unexpected here for November. Sydney! Sydney! He's got those darn claws. He's still testing them out on what he can and cannot do. So, Sydney. And he's still jumping up on me and digging his claws right in and going, shh. I don't know if you had noticed here, it's been about a week now, but he just clawed me right down. But it's healing. You know, it's almost gone now. So yeah. But otherwise, that's about it. Oh, I've been scrubbing the bathtub. I've been putting it off for far too long, and I shouldn't do that. I should get at it like once a week is what I should do to keep on top of it. But I have really bad rust stains. Really, really, really bad rust stains. Sydney. So I went looking yesterday to see what the best thing is for cleaning. And I'm thinking like CLR or something like that, SOS pads. And believe me, I've tried that before. And for such a large area as my tub and tub surround, it's a lot of work. So, like I said, I should be cleaning it once a week on a regular basis instead of once every month or whatever, and not even really doing a deep cleaning to it. So I looked online and I watched several videos on what the best cleaner is for getting kicked in rust on. And believe it or not, that the best cleaner you can get is toilet bowl cleaner. So I think it's Lysol. So I've been using the Lysol cleaner, and I had a shower yesterday, so I don't need to get into the shower until, not today, tomorrow. No. Tomorrow's Thursday, Friday. So, yeah, so I've got time to slowly clean at it. And it is coming off. But like I said, I've been very lax with it. I have cleaned it in between, but I haven't really gotten in and scrubbed to get that rust off of there. And it was rusty. Oh my gosh. It was just, oh. And I've been telling myself, I got to do it. 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 And of course, I procrastinate. I think we all do to a certain degree, huh? We have that one thing that we procrastinate about. Another one I have is cleaning the fridge. How many have problems cleaning the fridge? Yes. I always say after I clean the fridge, I'm never going to let it get, I always want to know what I have in the fridge, right? Nope. Nope. One day, see, the thing is, the older you get, one day just slides right into the next, and 1 week just goes right in. And before you even know it, like a month has passed, and you don't even realize it. Like here we are, it's almost halfway through the 2nd of November. And there's only 30 days in November. So there's only 28 days left. Like it's just, it's my own fault though. And of course now it stinks in here and I've got a headache, not a migraine, a headache. And usually from chemicals and that kind of stuff, I do get a headache. So, yeah. So I'm just going to keep at it, and I got a nice wall scrub brush for the bathroom. I don't know who makes it. Lysol, I think. Something like that. Or Mr. Clean, or I don't know. I can't remember. All I remember is that I bought it, and you can get the replacement pads. So I use that. So now I'm just going in, I put some stuff on the brush and brush it on there. And then you have to let it sit, right? You can't just go and put it on and expect it to work right away. So I wait about a half an hour or so, and then I go back and I scrub, and then, you know, if I have to do it again, I'll go back and scrub, do the same thing over and over and over again. But the water here is very hard. Very, very hard. Rust is very bad here. There's a lot of people who have it, but I know for sure that I let it go far too long. And the thing is that it accumulates so darn fast. That means that there's a lot of iron in this water. A lot of iron. That in a matter of 2 months or so, it just accumulates. Sydney, get down. Turd. Troublemaker. So, I know Juliet's supposed to be stopping in. I have a couple of packages from the post office. So I am just, I'm not sure exactly what they are, but I will see. I will see. So, has anybody knitted a coffee cozy? To put around your coffee pot, or crocheted one? Because I would like to do one. And I should have gotten Juliet to pick me up some of that, what do you call it, that craft yarn? Knitters usually make washcloths or dishcloths out of them. But I'd like to do it and make a coffee cozy out of it. But it has to be one that's almost like a bag, and that I can just put on there and put the neck around, and have where the spout and the handle are. It won't be the same like a tea cozy. A tea cozy you can go this way. A coffee cozy you have to put it this way. So, and how about those who knit? Do you guys have a favorite knitting pattern? Because if you do, I'm interested. I've been looking online for free, sock patterns. But so far, I haven't really found one that I really liked. I don't know how many years ago, it must have been 40 years ago, I had been in a thrift store or something, and they had an old knitting book from, like, I don't know if it was World War II or pre-World War II. one of them. And I think it was pre-World War II. Could have been just right around World War I, too. Anyways, they had wonderful sock patterns in there. Just wonderful. And I came across part of it. Like I said, it's very old. And I don't even think I had, when I bought it, it had all the pages to it. But it was a very small, booklet. And it had wonderful, wonderful, wonderful sock patterns in there. And see, the thing is, for me, I like socks that basically go up to my knees. Like right under my knees, right? I've always been one, because I have always cold feet because I have Raynaud's. And if those of you who don't know, Raynaud's is a circulatory issue that there is, like my hands will either turn very pink or very white, and they're very cold, and yeah, like even in summer it's not nearly as bad. Like right now I have cold feet right up to my ankles, maybe calves, and I have socks on and I have leggings on, but I don't have the furnace on, and I don't want it to go on today. Save me some oh, here comes trouble. There's trouble. There's Sydney. Sydney with a capital S. No, Sydney with a capital T for trouble. He's watching the birdies. You, Sydney? Yeah. Yeah, my Sydney. So hopefully he'll just lay here and go to sleep. Will I be so lucky? No. 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 Well, that's a nice cottage mobile home. It just went by. Ow! It's almost like a granny. It's a trailer, but like a house trailer, right? But it all had the log siding on it and that, and had a nice covered deck at the front, and that, very nice. Now that's something I would have liked. Yeah. Sydney. Don't. Yeah. So like I said, I think I'm just going to stay in. I am going to see what's on TV. I got dishes to do. I have also my German video to do. I think tomorrow I might be doing a unbagging. I might. We'll see. If one of the things are in that I had ordered. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. And so if you like knitting and crocheting, there's one site that I've been watching, and that is Bag O' Yarn. She's very good. Her name is Crystal. I don't know where she lives in the States, but she's very nice. She has long hair and she always wears a stocking cap or something. I don't know why she wears them all the time, but she must have a reason for doing so. And so yeah, it's she's very good. She does mostly crochet. She will do some knitting, but she does mostly crochet. And then there's another guy that I've been following. I don't know if I'll stay with him or not, but he's called, his channel is called Smells Like Yarn. So check him out. And then there's another lady who does mostly Tunisian crochet, which I like. And I can't remember what she's called. Little K stitching or knitting or something like that. Little K yarn, or I don't know. It's probably something totally different. Oh, this morning it was still dark out, and mind you, it does stay dark out quite late in the morning, and the clocks are going back an hour this coming Saturday into Sunday. But anyways, oh yes, this morning. So I had my coffee, and because of the medication I'm on, there are many times, because they are SSRIs, they will affect me to a certain point with the brain, and I get kind of like tremors or shakes. They don't last very long. It's either just after I've taken my meds, it'll start, or it will be in the morning if I haven't slept late enough that will happen. So anyway, so I had my coffee fresh out of the pot, and I am here, and I'm going to drink it, and my hand shook all over the front. I got scalded. Not badly scalded, but I got scalded. Yeah. After a while, like, your body starts to accept it, and you don't get those tremors or shakes, or whatever you want to call them. But it has to do with the fact that you are on SSRIs. And so SSRI means serotonin specific reuptake inhibitor. Okay, so it's on how the two ends of brain cells talk to each other. There's a gap in there. It's called the synaptic gap. And that's called the synapse right there. So you think of, like, if you've ever seen these, okay, it's like you rub your hand on some fabric or something and there's static electricity. It's like that. So while the medication, you're getting used to it, there is a jittering of that. There's not a complete, where it's making the connection in there. And that's why I get the jitters. So sometimes I will have, it's almost, the only way I can equate it to is like Parkinson's, but it's not Parkinson's. I'm not saying I have Parkinson's. What I'm saying is that sometimes my head will bob up and down, or my hand will kind of shake a little bit during the day, or my voice will sound kind of shaky. That's what that is. So, but it rectifies itself over time. It just does. So tell me, everyone, I've been noticing on TV and on Facebook and YouTube and all that, Christmas stuff. When do you start putting up your Christmas decorations? When do you start that? Excuse me. I usually don't put up my tree until after the 11th, but I might put the wreath up. Because the one I've got up is more Halloween-y. And it's really nice that I can put that up in September. I even think that the ribbon says Happy Halloween. I don't know. I can't remember. So, if it is nice enough outside, I may just go for a walk today. I haven't been for a walk for a little while. So yeah, so when do you start? I know the U.S., you have your Thanksgiving coming up at the end of the month. And that's a big to-do down there. I mean, it is here, but not nearly to the extent that you all have it down there. For us, it's that it's mostly Christmas here. Christmas and New Year's is big. It's like Oktoberfest in Germany. It's really big there. Really, really, really big there. And of course, the Christmas markets. Oh, I wish we had them here. Oh, yeah. The real, echte, deutsche Weihnachtsmarkt. Yeah, the real German Christmas markets. Now, I did one year go into Winnipeg on a Saturday, and I went to it was supposed to be a German Christmas market in downtown Winnipeg. And it was nothing. It was nothing like it. First of all, they hold it indoors. It's not outdoors. But knowing where we live, yes. And second of all, there was Polish, Ukrainian, American, Canadian stuff. You know, hardly anybody spoke German there. Which is just blows my mind. And it was put on by the German club. And yet it was still not, you know, I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I only went once, and that was it. Now, if I was still living in Winnipeg, I would go to the German club. and go there, and who knows, maybe I'd meet somebody, right? And but I don't live in Winnipeg, and it's 2 hours away, so I'm not going to be. I'm just not going to drive all the way in there for, for that. Like I said, I went 1 year. I think when I first moved to Oakville, because it only took me about an hour to get there. Like, it's about 40 minutes. No, maybe a little bit more. I can't remember. But I did go, but I was sorely disappointed. Sorely, sorely, sorely disappointed. It was not like how it should be, And I mean, even the music they played wasn't even all German. It was Canadian Christmas music or American Christmas music, like Mariah Carey and things like that, like, no. And like I said, there weren't even that many stalls, and it just was not like what it's supposed to be. And Germany is well known for their Weihnachtsmarkt, and just like Oktoberfest. So it's like, even the British have, they have open air markets. Ow. It's going to be one of those days. I can just feel it. It's going to be one of those days. So I'm just going to finish the black on this window. And hopefully these videos will load a little bit faster again. For a while there, for about 2 to 3 weeks, they loaded fast. And now it's just like tanked again, where it takes all day to load. All day. Like, I start loading at about 10 o'clock, and it doesn't finish loading until about maybe 6 o'clock at night. If I'm lucky. Sometimes they're still going into the evening, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So that's not. But yeah, I'd be interested in knowing when you guys put up your Christmas decorations. But like I said, the tree doesn't go up, and it's a fake tree. Doesn't go up until after Remembrance Day. Because I don't put any kind of festive things like that up until after that day. So remember, there's the dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake, all one word. Well, no, sorry. That's not all one word, but you'll find it on Facebook. And then there is my dedicated email, which is Stitching in the Interlake, all one word. That's where the all one word comes in, at gmail.com. And please subscribe if you haven't already, share and comment, please, because that helps with the algorithms. So that helps people to find me faster. So which is always nice. Please share, 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 share to all your friends. Oh, to join up with the Facebook group, you must tell me the names of 2 of my 3 sidekicks. Okay? So you can post it here and then send me, that you want to join. And I will let you in, or Claudia will let you in. So she's good too. So, and I've been kind of knocking around the idea of some merch is what they call it. Cups and mugs and shirts and whatnot. I'm knocking it around, okay? I probably will not do anything until next year. I'm just wondering, how would you all feel about it? Would you support that? And it's per order basis, right? So I can say mug, but there's not going to be so and so many mugs, right? It's, if you want one, then you go there and you order it and it gets made for you specifically and gets sent to you. I think that's how it works. I've seen a few people do that. So I'm just wondering what you think of the idea. I'm just knocking it around. And then I get a small portion of that, and that helps to support my channel. So anyway, that's where I am right now. Okay. So I'm going to work here on this Amish lady, and looks like her son. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to watch some TV. And yeah, and see how my day goes. I got to find that tape so I can put it around my finger. And you know what it's like when you start doing that, your needle always goes in there. So may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Jonah up on top of the sofa. And Lilybell and Sydney down in the bed. And yeah, please come back tomorrow and see what antics I'm up to. And also, I will be posting a German video today as well. So if you like to watch me fumble and bumble and make an absolute fool of myself, then come over there and watch me. So, all right. Thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would see that my sins, Lord, would be forgiven by your almighty grace. So thank you again, Lord, for everything that you have done for me. Okay, even the smallest things that I know nothing about. Right? So, all right, everyone. We'll see you back here tomorrow, God willing, of course. Toodle-oodles, everybody!